and students. Welcome to Nokesville. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
That's fantastic. Hi. And I'm not representing well. I did not memorize my lines, so they'll do a better job than I will. The play tonight is United We Stand, directed by Mrs. Harris and Mrs. Ames and Mrs. Samsel, with musical direction by Ms. Poulos. So you're in for a great presentation. Please ensure that your phones are turned off during the performance. It's very distracting trying to act and then the phone goes off and you turn it off. Performing on stage takes a tremendous amount of courage. So I applaud the actors we are about to see tonight. Please join me in welcoming them to the stage.
You're fine.
Folks, before we get started, we'd like for you to wave at everyone. They need to get their energy out and wave, and so they can wiggle and be excited about seeing everyone here. We're delighted that you're here with us, so that they're ready. All set?
Boundaries, tariffs, trade between states caused many problems and endless debates, but the answer was simple, as clear as can be. They needed one governing body, you see.
Many had said a convention was needed, but for some reason it never succeeded, till a man named Alexander Hamilton came along and got it done.
We called a meeting to determine our fate, asked for delegates from every state, set the meeting for the following May, and held in Philadelphia, PA. We'll revise the Articles of Confederation
And if it takes from spring to fall, we'll wait outside Convention Hall. For when their work is done, 13 states will join us for it.
As George Washington, President of this convention, I hereby ask for your attention. We have a lot of work to do, and I'll need help from all of you. It seems Rhode Island, our smallest state, refuses to participate.
We don't want to plan it, but please don't bet on our faith. We seem to win all alone because we can do it on our own.
We're a larger state, it's true, and we should have more say than you.
Don't treat the little states that way. We all want an equal say.
This won't work. It isn't wise to make decisions based on size.
I know the answer, yes indeed. A strong central government's what we need. One governing body taking a stand and making laws all across the land.
We don't want to confederate, we'd rather just rule state by state. We don't need another king, just let each state do its thing.
If each state went its separate way, this nation wouldn't last a day. Unity should be our call, and strength in numbers we won't fall.
But who should rule this great new land? A king, a queen, some mortal man?
We need a plan to guarantee that we'd all have equality.
Well, since we all have different points of view, it's hard to say what we should do. State by state, confederate! State by state, confederate!
With all this fighting, one thing's clear. We'll never accomplish anything here.
What a state we're in! What a state we're in! Each state wants to have its say. Each state wants to have its way. What will be the price to pay? Oh, what a state we're in! What a state we're in! What a state we're in! Each state wants to stand alone, make decisions on its own. We don't mean to moan and groan, but what a state we're in! What a state we're in! What a state we're in! Each state wants to have its say. Each state wants to have its way. What will be the price to pay? Oh, what a state we're in! What a state we're in! What a state we're in! What a state we're in!
As they worked the summer through, their list of work grew and grew. Though they debated each demand, a compromise was close at hand.
As we start our session today, there's something Virginia would like to say. And as they speak to our convention, kindly give them your attention.
General Washington delegates to. We have a plan to present to you. Representation in our nation should be based on population, and thus you see larger states would simply have more delegates. Don't treat poor Delaware that way. Wait a minute, that's not fair. What about poor Delaware? New Jersey feels like Delaware. We like to have an equal share. Even though we may be small, we have a plan to help us all. The only way to legislate is to give an equal vote per state. The answer's simple, can't you see? Then we all have equality. Vote by state. Vote by size.
I propose a compromise.
Roger Sherman, tell us more. Step right up and take the floor.
Connecticut now presents a plan to bring equality to our land. A House of Representatives and a Senate too. This seems to be the thing to do. One base per state, the other per size. This would be the compromise.
When two or more cannot agree, there's one way to have harmony. There's how to work it out, you see. It's wise to compromise. If discontent, no need to have an argument.
motion is our guarantee that we shall all know equality.
Hear, hear, dear friend, your motion's well taken. We'll soon celebrate the birth of our new nation. And now, without further ado, Dr. Johnston will read the preamble to you.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and for our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
United we stand across this great land.
participate, you're more than welcome to do so.
And please join me in a round of applause for everyone who helped make this.
United States of America.
Picture time.
Let someone else sit down. Patrick has to let me take his picture now.
I sucked my tongue out at him, but
Which
he didn't flinch.
Sonia, which boys did you want me to get, or just all of
Don't
them?
stick your tongue out at him.
What'd you say? Oh, did I jump in front of your cameras?
We'll have to do it again now.
Patrick! Patrick! That's the longest I've ever stood still in his life.
Almost, guys, almost. Just a minute.
Oh, that's not easy to get in, is it? Yeah, they wouldn't take our. Even Habitat for Humanity. All right, I got a bunch of pictures. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
Probably one of the teachers, or maybe Grammy. Is Grammy inside your coat?
That's my coat.
It's Grammy's coat. Good job, Russell.
Careful, there's stuff in the pocket. We have it, Carrie.